The following video contains content captured from NCAA Football 14. The rosters, standings, and stats may not be accurate to the present day. All trademarks belong to their respective parties.
Good evening, and welcome to Williams-Brice Stadium for a big matchup here in the SEC East between the Missouri Tigers and your South Carolina Gamecocks, the number 13 Gamecocks in the country, taking on now unranked Missouri, as Missouri has elected to kick the ball away to South Carolina, and we are underway here at Williams-Brice Stadium. Farrah Cooper will take a knee inside the end zone, and we are underway here from the 25-yard line at Williams-Brice Stadium. South Carolina coming at in an I formation, 2 wide receivers left, 1 wide receiver right, and it's going to be a pass play. No, it's a nice delay there for Mike Davis, and that's going to be a first down, 10-yard carry. Alongside me here all night will be John Dowdy, as always, Stan Smith, and our very own Nick Jones here in the booth with us tonight. South Carolina looking to extend their lead in their games in the SEC here. Another run for Davis. That's up the middle for a nice, healthy 9-yard gain. So, Stan, we like to talk about the fashion a lot here on our broadcast. One thing that is very, very alarming here for Missouri, they're not wearing shoes. Foot fungus will be an issue in this one.
Also, this does sound a little bit weird, but you know how some mascots, like our Cocky has like 01 on it, and even Clemson's mascot's wearing a jersey, and all these other mascots are wearing jerseys. The Tigers for Missouri look naked.
Completely naked.
Yeah, that just looks weird to me.
Indecent. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, unbelievable. Maybe his lack of clothing had a speed option there, and Missouri has intercepted Dylan Thompson on his first pass of the game.
I don't know what to say. That's a nice water bottle Truman's got. Truman the Tiger is Missouri's mascot, Brian.
Named after Harry Truman, former president of the United States, big proponent of the atomic bomb. Missouri's a big proponent of the atomic bomb, apparently, as he throws one. This one's intercepted! Oh, back-to-back picks for South Carolina and Missouri, and South Carolina has the ball again on Matty Monk's first pass of the game. Not a very good pass again, Nick. Underthrew him clearly.
Just throw it in triple coverage. It didn't really make sense to me, Brian.
Truman, the mascot, named after Harry Truman, of course. Truman would be like the, the president who, like, he was a big deal while he was in office, but then afterwards you didn't really hear much about him. He's a lot like the Douglas Bubble Trousers of presidency. Like, you never really heard much about him after he got done with his work.
That's a great analogy. I was going to go with the more United States analogy here, as we had a run here for Davis. Short gain of 4 yards. Stick it to the United States, it's like Delaware. The first state, yet first forgotten.
Exactly.
Think about that one, folks. First state, first forgotten.
And we don't apologize to any Delawareites, maybe.
Here comes South Carolina inside the red zone. That's a touchdown. Rory Anderson, 7-yard reception. South Carolina capitalizes on the Matty Mock interception, and they put the points on the board. It's 6-0 Carolina with the Elliott Fry extra point upcoming here. The snap is good. The hold is good. The kick is true, and it's 7-0 South Carolina with 2:29 left in the first, and the fans are loving it here. And why is Truman the Tiger in the stands? That is unbelievable. Truman the Tiger is in the stands among the fans. Oh, man, I have seen it all, ladies and gentlemen. I have seen it all here from Williams-Brice. That is unbelievable, as the Gamecocks defense will take the field. And I do see Truman out in the stands there. Very funny. He's all over. Look, he's on the sideline. He's on the field.
He is a scared kitty cat. They already want to go home.
The tail is between the legs. Oh, boy. This is going to be fun, boys. This is going to be a great game.
I think that tail's going to give the running back some trouble.
You think? Do you think they'll pull it off him?
I would hope not.
I am not particularly a fan of this no-huddle offense because they are going so fast that we cannot make jokes about their team.
I'm very flustered here, ladies and gentlemen. I've never dealt with a no-huddle offense.
Now we can.
Now here comes your joke time, Stan.
All right,
Dad, hit us with one.
I will say that the mascot looks a little creepy. Like, their face looks like you're like the bully to him at school. Like, you take his little Debbie cake and he's just like, oh, okay, I could deal with that.
It almost seems like he has a farmer's tan too if you look at him, because look at his big hit there after 7-yard reception of Leftwich. But look,
I can see
you see the farmer's tan. I guess in Missouri they have a lot of farmers. They wear a lot of T-shirts when they're farming. Maybe Truman is a farmer.
Maybe.
Out in the fields of Missouri. I don't know if Andrew Baggett is the kicker anymore, Stan. I'm not sure
about that.
I'm not sure. We'll have to check our sources here, but I do not believe he is. We could be wrong. We're going to get Nick Jones on that one. He is our statistician expertise, especially when it comes to special teams. Nick is the #1. I've heard this. He was rated the #1 special teams analyst in all of college football. Got to give it to him, folks.
You also got to wonder how many special teams analysts were there in college football. One?
Yeah.
So he's technically the worst, too. He's really more the best. We love him.
Yeah, sometimes. Now, Stan, that tail is awfully long. I mean, I think that you got to be careful if you're Truman the Tiger. They might trip and fall on it.
That's true. I also noticed that tail is defying physics because it's not moving even when the tiger's running down the field. It's just stiff. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that.
Maybe it's weighted.
I think that's cheating. That's cheating.
Yeah, we might want to look into this, folks.
They can seriously hurt somebody.
Actually, it did just move. If you look at it, that's a sack. Oh boy, Matty Mock. Next play, we're gonna watch it on this punt. Watch how it dips in and dips out. It's not there. It's not moving there. But when the play starts, I'm gonna take a look on it. I want you to see it too, because I did see slight movement. So let's see how they're out. They're pointed out now, and then watch when they stand up.
I wonder what that means.
Watch when they stand up. It goes down. Huh. Interesting. That is a run. It's a read option. We've seen this work so well in the last few weeks. And Thompson rushes for 7 yards, John. Once again, he is infamous for this. We caught him at a bad time. We'll get back to him later.
He's waving his hand in front of his nose. I think he passed gas.
I think either that or he's really struggling breathing right now. All right. So, actually it smells in here a little bit. And South Carolina will have to stop Missouri here as we see the numbers for Malk, 7 for 10, 54 yards in the interception. And Leftwich has been his best receiver so far, 3 receptions for 27 yards.
Now, Brian, those headshots, if you will, they look like people.
I was going to say they were very reminiscent of regular people. Maybe those are the people inside the costumes. I give them a lot of credit because I've been in one of those costumes. It is hot. It is hot as anything in those costumes. And if you're going to play football in those, clap it up for them. Kudos to those guys. Looks like going to be a punt here. A field goal. This is a long field goal, Nick. What do we got here, special team?
This is going to be a 50-yard field goal, but it should be pretty simple for this guy, unless he hits the post. So let's hope.
He has a history of hitting the post, especially against South Carolina.
Looks like we got another 20 seconds to
go.
Oh,
no.
Jumped.
South Carolina goes, false start. Even worse for Missouri. False start will back it up to be about a 55-yarder now. So,
cats are very finicky animals, so not surprising that they had a false start.
Cats, or would you consider these? Are these cats? Or are they tigers? Cats,
tigers are a breed.
He missed it.
Oh, he missed it.
He missed the field goal wide right. It seems as though, it definitely was wide right. South Carolina escapes there, especially with that. A false start penalty was key there on that play. Shaq has been their guy to go to on this drive. He's dropping back, looking right, throwing left. It's in. Oh, what a catch by Nick Jones! Nick, what happened there?
I just got that speed and I shook him up and went out to the left side.
You don't seem very excited about this touchdown.
I mean, it's a normal thing for me, so I can't get too excited all the time.
Nick, you caught that with one hand, for goodness sake.
And diving, might I add, but that's a huge play for South Carolina. 14-3 Gamecocks with 29 seconds left in the first half. Missouri, and no Truman anymore, folks. He's not in the stands anymore. But we have some rabid Gamecock fans out there. Here we'll see with all the halftime hoopla from Nissan we got here, innovation that exists. Visit NissanUSA.com for more information here as we get the highlights from South Carolina and Vanderbilt. Not Vanderbilt, Missouri.
Brian, it's innovation that excites.
Okay, innovation that excites, whatever. But we're more interested in this game.
Who drives a Nissan anyway?
Actually, my mom does.
Oh, okay.
Got a problem with it?
No, your mom's a very nice lady.
No, my mom doesn't drive a Nissan. She does.
She drives an Xterra, dude.
Okay. Well, nah. And here comes that no huddle stand.
What's a joke that we can say that we can fit in before the play starts? They're stupid. Next. Oh my goodness, there was a spider on me. That was
spider
real,
in the
that
booth.
was real life.
Spider in the booth.
I don't know what happened to it. That was real life.
Spider in the booth.
That was real life. Real
okay,
life.
so we're gonna get back to
Real
Stan a little
life.
bit. 2:44 left in the third quarter. That's a pass over the middle, not for much. No gain for Bud Sasser this time. And they run the no huddle again for Missouri.
It's okay,
second and
guys.
10.
The spider is gone. I got it.
The spider has been eliminated here from the booth. You could take that however way you want to.
I wonder if he is related at all to Tyler Hansbrough, the former North Carolina basketball player, who is in fact from Columbia, Missouri.
Is he really?
He is.
That's very interesting.
You take that to the bank.
And what do you get to the bank?
$5 trillion $1.
Okay, there you go. And a big field goal upcoming here for Baggett. Let's see if he can redeem himself here. This one's long, folks.
What is this? 55 yards,
50,
Nick?
Exactly
55 yards. 55 yards for Baggett. He missed a 55-yarder earlier. That one is good, though. And now it's a 1-point game for South Carolina and Missouri. Andrew Baggett splits the uprights with a beauty of a kick. 55 yards out, right down the middle, folks. 14-13, South Carolina. It's going to be a run for Davis. Touchdown, South Carolina. What a play call there on the delay. South Carolina and Mike Davis punches the ball into the end zone. And South Carolina now opens up a full score lead here, potentially an 8-point lead with the extra point upcoming. Let's see if Fry can do that. The snap is good. The hold is good. The kick is on his way, and it is good. And South Carolina leads Missouri 21-13 on a huge drive from the Gamecocks.
They go 70 yards on that last drive. That is key for Thompson and his offense to win this game.
We get our first. Oh, I thought we almost had our first return. You would have owed me $5 billion, trillion, million, and one right there. Take that to the bank.
But hey, don't forget, I got a tent that's going to be at the Horseshoe set up, so
Why does everyone come along? We got some drinks, some food, some snacks. We'll be there. What do you think Missouri's going to come with here? Do you think they run the ball, Stan?
Nah, they'll pass.
Stan thinks a pass here. I concur as Missouri drops back for the pass. Left side, down to 5, touchdown. Darius White, a sneaky little play there from Missouri. And now let's see if they go for 2 points and tie the game. Let's see what they come up with here as the ball is floating across the turf. But Missouri's going for 2 here as the fans are loud at Williams-Brice Stadium's tight formation left. One receiver right. He's going to throw over the left side. He's got it. Darius White for the 3-yard 2-point conversion, and Missouri and South Carolina are all knotted up at 21 with 3:15 left in the ball game. Look at that play from Darius White. Eludes some South Carolina defenders, and we are all tied in this SEC East matchup. As you see, I've just noticed that Truman's mouth is a perfect circle.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like from earlier, he's making that face. It's like if he steals something from him, he's just going to be like okay with it. Like, oh, okay.
It's like
I'll just go get another one.
It's a symmetrical circle.
Right, and the smile goes like all the way up to like
His ears,
his forehead.
Yeah. We'll see here as Thompson under center throws now deep down the right side. That one's under thrown, but it's caught by Shaq Rowland for 52 yards. He underthrew Shaq. Might have been the best ball he's thrown because if he overthrew him, it would have been a pick, and if he underthrew him too much, it would have been pick on the double coverage. But Shaq Rowland reels in a 52-yard bomb, and South Carolina is right back in it. As you can see, it threads the needle absolutely perfectly, and South Carolina is right in business within Missouri territory.
I need the ball in my hands. I will get the touchdown if you put the ball in my hands.
I watch him fumble.
What color are mirrors? Like, you ever look at a mirror? Like, what would you say a color of a mirror is?
They're colorless.
Colorless?
Well, they
But
assume the color.
But it's in light, so it
They
has to have a
assume
color.
that they assume
I
the
learned
color.
this in chemistry from Freeman, who was the man.
They
I think he would know.
They assume the color of what is being reflected.
Okay,
I would guess. So from the 20-yard line, Missouri sets up shop with 2 receivers both sides. That is Hansbrough to his right. Fakes the handoff, throws one right. It's a bullet. He's got a man wide open. 30, 20, 25 to the T, 10, 5, touchdown Missouri. Bud Sasser again. No way. How does that happen? Missouri has taken the lead with 40 seconds left. Oh, the camera has no idea what to do. This is pandemonium at Williams-Brice Stadium. We are watching Sasser jog off the field like nothing just happened. I don't know what's going on here. The cameraman is freaking out. Everyone's freaking out here at South Carolina. How did he get wide open? That is unbelievable. I'd like to see a replay unless just looking at him. This is Bud Sasser literally he's a boss. Look at him. Like nothing even happened. Unbelievable here as South Carolina might have just cost themselves the game. What just happened there?
I think they got so hyped on that touchdown that they forgot they had to kick an extra point.
And they just got called for a delay of game. Look at Andrew. 27-24 Missouri. 40 seconds left. They kicked the extra
As
point.
smart as that play was to get the touchdown, that was pretty dumb.
Looks like they'll set up shop from the 20-yard line. And, oh, boy, they are
25, Brian.
whatever. I like the 20. They have to use a timeout. What is going on here? 5, 4, 3, 2. He drops back. He's going to pass. Touchdown!
Oh, my God!
Oh, my God! Touchdown! Unbelievable!
The crowd is running on the field!
Nick Jones, our hero!
Don't say that felt good. Do not say that felt good.
He's out of breath.
Oh, my gosh.
Cannot talk. The South Carolina Gamecocks have to kick the extra point, but they have pulled Houdini here at Williams-Brice Stadium. 31-28. What a thrilling fourth quarter for the South Carolina Gamecocks. Our player of the game is Nick Jones. Nick, what are you thinking out there?
It feels great. I'm not going to say it feels good. It feels great. I told you earlier, put the ball in my hands. The cornerback was mediocre. I am the best receiver in college football. Put the ball in my hands.
South Carolina pulls out a most incredible upset, incredible fourth quarter rally. After giving up the lead on an 80-yard reception to Bud Sasser, the Gamecocks march right down the field with 3 timeouts. And without calling their last timeout, they run a quick play to Nick Jones, and the Gamecocks win 31-28 here at Williams-Brice Stadium. A thrilling game, folks. We hope to see that one Saturday night here at Williams-Brice Stadium. For all of us here, for John Dowdy, for Stan Smith, and for our player of the game, Nick Jones, I'm Brian Principe. Good night, and welcome to South Carolina football. That was incredible.